The stars of the future. That's what the FAW are hoping for. And one to pick out maybe is William Granger, wearing 23. He plays for Sheffield Wednesday. He is only 16. He's the youngest member of this team. He's just limbering up on the edge of the centre circle. And he's already made a senior debut for the Owls in their League Cup win over Leeds United. So we are ready to get underway. Japan all in white, Wales all in red. As North Wales prepares to stage a European finals, which will be a real honour for Welsh football. And Wales will hope to play, a bit of a false start, play their full part. Long ball forward. Japan playing from left to right. This is Aoki on the ball. Slid it inside. A good challenge. They do like to play with wingers, and it will be a test for this Welsh team. Sakai gave the ball away. This is Gentles, the Wales captain. He's got two on his outside. Good break down that right-hand side. DEWSBURY tries his luck, but to no avail. Goalkeeper is Ken Isidore for Japan. It'll be interesting to see how much the pitch is waterlogged, but it looks really good. I've got to say, driving up today, did have visions of it being underwater, but clearly the improvements here, which have been dramatic in the last couple of years to improve this football club, well, they've really paid off as far as the pitch goes. Craig Knight, you could probably hear that he's the Wales under-19s coach, bellowing in his instructions from to our right. Wales looking to build now. That's Rhys Watson, and that's Jack Thomas, one of the two Cardiff players in the starting lineup. Manny Barton is the other. Thomas takes the throw. Gentles wants it short, goes inside. Wales pick up possession. They look to play it across the back and do so with some success. Attempted ball forward there by Charlie Walker-Smith. 0-0. Still a bit of rain in the air, and certainly dripping off the top of the gantry. Throw in which will be taken by Walker-Smith, who plays his football at Crystal Palace. He's 17. Some of these are entering the under-19s level for the first time. And if you look at Craig Bellamy's Wales squad, well, they're full of youngsters. It's full of youngsters. Over the head of Brayden Clarke, but Clarke gets back. And Walker-Smith shrugs off his man to burst down the right-hand side. Referee spotted a foul early on. Walker-Smith has got his left leg strapped. It'll be a Wales free kick. Watson hammers it forward. Picked up in midfield by Salmon. Nice run into the box as well by Barton. Clarke into Thomas. Finds his clubmate Barton, lays it off, but referee spotted an infringement. Remains 0-0. Been up here a few days, have the Wales under-19s. Busy weekend because the under-21s are also in action, and of course you'll be well aware the senior Wales team are in Liechtenstein on Saturday for a huge game at home to North Macedonia at the Cardiff City Stadium on Tuesday night. Don't give it away and get done on the break, shouts Craig Knight. Back to the goalkeeper, Max Hudson. Hudson plays at Manchester City, Wrexham born. Knocks it out to Thomas down this left-hand side. Clipped over the top into the chest of Sakai. Thomas again. Goes back to Rhys Watson, who's centre-half at Stockport. Huddersfield born, was at Everton. Barton taken out from behind. Gentles thought he was caught. Referee allows play to go on. And Akawi into the box. And a good block on the deck, as Japan threatened to open the scoring after 7 minutes. It was Brayden Clarke who got down there. Ball is then punched away by Hudson. Not cleared yet from the Welsh penalty area. Japan has this Welsh defence now. Good header away that time. Picked up by Gentles. Lovely little back heel into the path of Granger. And the teenager flies forward. Granger, look at the Gentles! Goal for Wales! Oh, it's a beautiful breakaway after the Welsh defence was under pressure. And Joshua Gentles, well, he set Granger and then was there for the return. Great run down the left-hand side, a perfect cross, and neatly turned in by Joshua Gentles to give Wales the lead after 8 minutes. Wales 1, Japan 0. Took it really well, and a really scything break forward by this young Welsh team. I call Granger a teenager. Of course, they're all teenagers, but he's a young teenager. He's played under 17s, but he looks like he's got real pace, the Owls player. And Gentles, the captain, led by example. Sweet finish. He has been on the bench for Rangers in European games. They've not had the best of times this season, but and he's actually born in Renfrew, and he's on loan at Wraith at the moment. As Japan try to bounce back immediately. That's a good block by Jack Thomas. And a free kick favours Wales again. So they lead 1-0. Gentles after 8 minutes here at Denbigh Football Club, where umbrellas are order of the day. A few bucket hats as well, as you'd expect. And the Welsh national team is in action at any sort of age group. And I'm well pleased with the way that goal was set up. It was 2 or 3 passes. They were upfield. And the sweet finish, curling finish by Gentles from a perfect ball from Granger, who's already proved in the opening 10 minutes a real threat down the near side, the Wales left. They're edging forward down the other side now. Charlie Walker-Smith throw, kept in by Ollie DEWSBURY, who wins a throw in. Ollie DEWSBURY is at Bristol Rovers, though he's a Newport boy, Basilisk School. Now, long throws are fashionable these days. Has Charlie Walker-Smith got one? And he has. That'll do. Headed away. Snapshot coming in. And a second time and a goal. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And this time it's Granger. Harlan Perry, I think it was, had the first shot. And Granger, well, as the ball came back out to him, provider previously, and he's drilled that in. It's Wales 2, Japan 0. Well, Granger is having a wow of a time out there. Set up the first, scored the second. And I must admit, his selection caught me by surprise. But really, there was some ferocity. Well, first of all, behind the shot by Harlan Perry, but the follow-up was even better. Managed to avoid the white guards in front of goal. And Wales lead 2-0, 12 minutes gone. This is seen as the most winnable of Wales's 3 games. And they've taken an early grip through 2 splendid goals. And Granger's hungry for more. Chases the ball down the left-hand side, but was slightly overhit by Ollie DEWSBURY. So we're just tuning in. Wales under-19s are 2-0 up against Japan after 13 minutes here at Denbigh Football Club. Josh Gentles and William Granger. Whoa! Isidore was a little bit unsure with his handling then. Maybe no surprise in the wet conditions. Watson has to deal with that, only half cleared though. Aoki will look to get it put back in. And he's bursting into the penalty area, low ball in, but cleared away by Brayden Clarke. This is Keijo Fukata inside. Sakai goes to his central defensive partner Suzuki. Nice move down the left-hand side. Just a Welsh leg got involved then, which thwarted Japan momentarily. It's a free kick that for a foul on Imoto, who wears 10. Kanto Imai, who's wearing 10. Apologies. So danger here for the Welsh defence, who will be anxious to protect the clean sheet they've worked hard for in the opening 15 minutes or so. So Takato Yamamoto looks the most favourite. He plays for Gambro Saka Youth. Two Japanese players in front of the Wales wall. Aoki stands away, so it does look as if it's going to be Yamamoto. If he can just get it to bounce, it could cause a problem to Max Hudson. Fires it, oh, straight in. Who needed the bounce? Brilliant free kick. Hudson really no chance of that one. And we got quite a game on our hands here, because after 16 minutes, it's Wales 2, Japan 1. And that was expertly taken by Takato Yamamoto. And I think Wales have been warned, do not give free kicks away in the 20-yard region from goal. And at the moment, those who've braved the conditions, although it's clearing up a lot now, a lot better than it was a couple of hours ago, they've been royally entertained so far. (2-1) Wales. 12 months since they last played at this level. Over the last 12 months, actually, what I meant to say is over the last 12 months, they've played 13 games, won 4, lost 8, drawn 1. Wins over Scotland, Liechtenstein, Turkey, and the Netherlands. And they're trying to hold on to their lead here. Ball over the head of Jack Thomas, picked up by Issei Aoki, who's already shown nimble feet on this right-hand side, lays it back to Rio Bender. Thomas should clear, does so. Granger gets involved as well. Good block by Thomas. Granger nudged, wins the free kick. That should relieve some Welsh pressure. 2-1 to Wales. The tournament here in the summer will be a big deal for Wales when they host the under-19s. It'll take place from June the 28th to July. Wales will be joined by 7 teams from the elite round in the spring. As hosts, they qualify, of course, and that tournament will also be a qualification for the World Cup in 2027. So plenty on that, and a big moment for Wales to showcase the facilities, improving facilities here in North Wales. Looking to improve their score now. Granger runs into traffic, sliding challenge. Doesn't work out. And Onda drives forward until he is stopped by Harlan Perry. Well, since they've scored, Japan have certainly increased in confidence. Started okay, actually, and then those two quick Wales goals put them back on their heels, but they responded with that fine goal from Yamamoto from the free kick. Sliding Aoki almost went into Craig Knight then, but the Wales under-19s coach was really looking forward to Saturday when the team play the USA at the Kairos in Wrexham. He's a former Wrexham player, of course, Craig Knight. So he's saying in the week it's a big moment for him, leading the Wales under-19s team there. Thomas with the throw. Picked up by Perry. Coolly out, Wales on the other side. Walker-Smith again. This is to Hudson, the goalkeeper. Joshua Salmon drops short, but Hudson goes longer. That time he was looking for Ollie DEWSBURY. DEWSBURY is one of those with first team experience. He's at Bristol Rovers, as I said. Had to get that tackle right. Did Brayden Clarke, and he did. And here come Wales again, moving forward. This is Granger, sets up Gentles. Ooh, and he wasn't too far away. Same combination that combined for the first goal. That time Gentles from an acute angle just put it past the far post. Still 2-1 Wales. And really good entertainment. And we're just about midway through the first half here in Denbigh. Hudson picks out Thomas. Thomas chips it up the line, looking for the run of Salmon. It'll flick into Granger, just didn't quite work out that time. This is Barton into the penalty. Oh, lovely bit of work by Barton. And Gentles fires it over the top. And he'll probably feel he should have scored then. Keeper was right in front of him. But beautiful work by Barton down this near side. And it remains 2-1. Granger with the foul. Barton does have goals for Wales. He scored in a tournament last month against the Netherlands, which Wales won 2-0. And against Switzerland, the game they lost 5-2. So he knows where the net is, and that was really good work on the byline. Oh, ball given away, seized upon. Gentle shoots again, and not too far away. You've got to say, he doesn't lack confidence. Josh Gentles, captain, and he seems to be thriving in the role. Scored one. That one was from distance. Thomas intercepts the ball forward, finds his Cardiff clubmate Barton. Clarke will look for Hudson. And they get out of that well, Wales. Oh. Aoki saw that, but Salmon is back to help his defence. Aoki will turn him though. Cross into the box. Cleared away by that Wales defence. And now the chase could be on for Granger. Granger slides it forward for Gentles. Foot race. Gentles gets there. Uses his strength. Granger's available. He gets it now. And a slight miscommunication on that far side between the captain and Granger. Both sides looking to build from the back. Bit of space in that midfield for Utara Ondo. Chip forward, but Brayden Clarke was right there. Thomas will take his time. Thomas has made a great run down the left-hand side and he's been picked out. Now who can get there with him? Welsh plays in the box. Now Gentles first time. Isibor was right behind that one. But Josh Gentles will probably feel he should have scored more tonight than the one that opened the scoring. Granger got the other for Wales. Yamamoto equalised with a really well taken, pulled one back with a really well taken free kick. And that's why it's 2-1. And it's been a really entertaining 28 minutes. Thomas was available. Instead he goes back to Hudson, does Rhys Watson. And now he picks up Salmon. Salmon can burst over halfway. Barton, left-hand side, seen he's got pace. Salmon has continued his run and gets there. Not much room on that byline. Barton's in support. And Salmon wins the corner. Got to say, when Wales go forward, they break with real purpose. So it's Granger who switches across. Powerful header away. Thomas tells Granger to stay wide. This is Granger, another chance to cross into a crowd of players, and the header forward just eluded Ollie DEWSBURY. Good build-up play by Japan. They've got men in the box as well. But they're making life really difficult, Wales, to get the ball in. They know how dangerous these crosses can be, and it's really good defensive work by DEWSBURY to stop the initial cross. He's hounding and harrying again on that far side. But Yamamoto, the goal scorer, is the out ball. This is Sender inside to Yamamoto. He's the orchestrator of all that's good about Japan. And then a powerful challenge goes in from Walker-Smith to concede the corner to Japan. You're watching Wales against Japan, under 19 level, here on the Red Wall stream. Do hope you're enjoying the game. It's 2-1 Wales. Gentles and Granger in the opening 10 minutes, and Yamamoto with a free kick to pull one back for Japan. It's been pretty even. Wales have looked dangerous and have certainly had more chances. Josh Gentles has had 3 or 4 either made for himself or opportunities. As the corner comes in, they're going to defend this. Oh, it's a lovely header from Shunya Sakai. A looping header from a perfectly placed corner. Didn't have to do too much of that. And it's 2-2. Shunya Sakai with a looping header, as I say. And just past the half an hour mark, we are all square here at Denbigh Football Club. Sakai plays his football with Omiya Adija under 18s. And if all the games of this next few days are as good as this, it'll be well worth the effort getting to one of them. I'll give you details of the others before we go off air here on the Red Wall stream. Now Wales have to be strong because Japan have shown they can finish when they have to. That's going to be a free kick, which Wales will be relieved to have. So as I said earlier, USA beat Germany earlier on today. And then on Saturday at the Kairos in Wrexham, it's Wales against the USA. That's 2:30, so you'll finish there. And you'll be in good time to watch Wales in Liechtenstein, the seniors. Germany, Japan is also on Saturday here at Denbigh Football Club. And then next Tuesday, 11 o'clock kick-start, Wales against Germany, and then Japan will play the USA at the Hops and Barley Community Stadium in Rhyl. If you go on the FAW website, full details of all the games. 2-2 here. And Wales have been pegged back from a 2-0 lead. Thomas and Barton combining well up to Gentles. I think Barton Oh, and Gentles didn't like the challenge from behind. You can hear the referee actually saying, "You're the captain, no more." To be fair, Gentles, I think, was a bit annoyed with the challenge from behind and then immediately committed the foul, which was a clear foul. He put his thumbs up to the referee to say, "Yeah, I know what I did." Sort of apologised. It's a probing run through, and oh, it's still me. Oh, brilliant save by Hudson from Aoki. Really had the goal at his mercy, and Hudson stretched, made himself big. Really good save with his legs. Japan corner, we saw how good they were from corners just a few minutes ago with the equaliser by Shinya Sakai. Another header, this time it's off the line. I think it was Jack Thomas got the header off the line. That's where you put players on the line at corners. They do have aerial set pieces. And the ref has given a free kick on that far side, so more danger to the Welsh defence, who will not want to go in trailing after such a bright start. Free kick taken to Imai. Barton waits for the ball to drop. Imai wins the header. Plenty of red shirts there. And they bring it away. This is Barton down the right. Lovely ball across to Thomas on the left-hand side. Thomas happy to take on his man. He's a left back, but he doesn't lack confidence going forward. Ball run up for a throw-in on that far side. Well, that fell nicely for Gentles, who keeps it in Wales' possession. 7 minutes to half time, 2-2. Watson comes out of defence with it, finds Barton. It's fired across to DEWSBURY on that right-hand side. DEWSBURY cuts inside, shoots left-footed. Always skying over. Harlan Perry is looking to pull the strings in the midfield for Wales, wearing 14. He's at Swansea City, been linked with some Premier League clubs in the past. Was floated out, but miscued. Thomas was there again, sends Barton forward. White shirts come across, Barton swerves inside. But Imai was back helping out his defenders. He's on the ball now, the Japanese 10. Not the best ball across field. But it was rescued by Mihiro Sato. Sake sends Japan going forward. DEWSBURY got back well. Ooh, that's dangerous, but Thomas made sure he's got his leg in the way. Came to Aoki again. Inside the last 5 minutes of the first half in Denbigh. 2-2 in this under-19s international between Wales and Japan on the Red Wall stream. Having to defend solidly now, Wales. And they do so on that occasion. DEWSBURY hoists it away. Imayo is keen to get on the ball. Swaps passes with Yamamoto. And Thomas's header inside. Falls nicely for Max Hudson, who's been beaten by Yamamoto's free kick and Sakai's header from a corner. Clears, looking for Gentles. That's going to be a free kick by the aforementioned Sakai. Takashi Yamahashi is the Japanese coach. And of course Japan ranked 12th in the world now, their senior team. They really come on. And, well, Josh Salmon looks a bit aggrieved, but the referee was right on hand to dish out the first yellow card. No great histrionics from the ref, just booked him and moved on. So will that inhibit Josh Salmon? Lovely interception. There's Salmon, flicks it through to Granger and sends DEWSBURY down that right-hand side. He's edged off it by Imai, who looks really competent in that Japanese midfield. This is Yamamoto with a headband. And you've got to say, it's been very evenly contested. 2 minutes to half-time, 2-2. Neither side will want to concede any sort of advantage going into the second half. And Japan won't if they're firing balls forward like that. That's easy for Hudson. Hudson's taking his time. When you're ready, Max. He's waiting for a bit of movement. Now the ball's over the top. Granger is interested, but didn't quite reach him. Go on, Will was the shout. Actually, they disguised that pretty well because it looked as if they were going to knock it left. Went straight down the middle. And the final minute of the 45. Hasn't been a physio on at all, thankfully, despite the wet conditions. Space down that left-hand side, and it runs straight across the Wales 6-yard box. There was danger there. That was Mihiro Sato. Fourth official down below shows a board of 1 minute of added time. Flicked on by Salmon. Good interception. I don't think Gentles was expecting that. From Granger. And that is the half-time whistle. It's all square at the break. Great start by Wales. Joshua Gentles put them ahead. The supplier was William Granger, who added his own then to really good goals. But a free kick from Takato Yakamoto put Japan back in it. And then a header from a corner by Shinya Sakai has put Japan level. It's been really even Stevens, but a good entertaining game in good conditions, actually, considering the rain that there's been in North Wales today. And at Denbigh Football Club at half-time, it's Wales under-19s 2, Japan under-19s 2.
BFC are building the community across Wales. Some of us grew up here, others found their way. We're made of different stuff, but that's how we thrive. There's no right or wrong way, there's the Welsh way. We need the sun to shine, our spirit does. Whatever the weather, we play, we laugh, we connect. Welcome to a place where anything is possible, where friendships form and skills are born. Meet like-minded girls, hang out, play together, learn the game, build something special. Doubt us? Just watch. Think you know community? Think again. This is B Football Community. Name a better place to be. We'll wait.
BFC! Yeah! Hi, I'm Cheryl Foster, and this is my journey from being told no to being told go to the World Cup. I was born in Bangor and fell in love with football on the schoolyard, but I didn't have it easy. First, I wasn't allowed to play because I was a girl. Then I had to lie about my age to keep playing. But it was all worth it, because I made my Bangor City debut age 15 before moving to my beloved Liverpool, who I've supported all my life. I scored the Reds' first ever WSL goal against Everton and played 63 games for Wales, a record at the time. I was devastated when my WSL playing career ended aged 32. I laughed at the idea of becoming a referee, but did the course anyway, even though I was the only woman there. But that's all changed now. The grassroots game helped me to love life in the middle. Then I progressed up the pyramid to the Cymru Premier, Adran Premier and the WSL. I earned my FIFA badge aged 35 and refereed in the Champions League final this year and in the Euros in 2022. And the World Cup. This is my story. Now it's time to create yours.
And welcome back to Central Park in Denbigh, the home of Denbigh Football Club, for this under-19 international between Wales and Japan here on the Red Wall stream. And it's been it was a thrilling first half. Wales took a 2-goal lead through their captain Josh Gentles and William Granger, but Takato Yamamoto and Shunya Sakai pulled Japan level. And Japan are about to make a substitution. So it's Rio Senda who's gone off. And it's who is on. Senda was playing right back. So we shall see whether it's a straight change. No changes as far as I can see for Wales at the interval. And they will look to make the start that they made in the first half when they took, as I said, an early 2-goal lead. Josh Salmon, the Wales midfield player, the only player booked in that first half. Joe Hatter, as I said, comes into the Japanese backline. So, providing there's no change in shape, Wales have Max Hudson of Manchester City in goal. Across the back, Charles Walker-Smith, Brayden, Clarke, Rhys Watson and Jack Thomas. Harlan Perry and Josh Salmon in midfield. And then it's Ollie DEWSBURY as well on the far side, or maybe the near side this time. Yeah, actually near side. And then up front it's William Granger, Manny Barton and the captain Gentles. So we are underway for the second half. Wales playing from left to right. And they've shown that they can get goals in this game. They've caused a threat. They were particularly dangerous on the break in that first half. And Japan were particularly dangerous at set pieces. So Charles Walker-Smith of Crystal Palace. This is Harlan Perry of Swansea. Walker-Smith robbed, but Salmon is back there and cool work by him. Cleared away. Perry slides in, crunching challenge. No shortage of big challenges. Oh, and Charles Walker-Smith made his presence felt there on Yarataro Onda. Not seen too much of him alongside his strike partner Otani. Hudson thwarted any danger there, the Manchester City goalkeeper. And Wales build down the left with Thomas, who combined effectively with Barton in that first half. And this is Barton. DEWSBURY wants it, but he's gone forward to his captain Gentles. Gentles thought he was nudged. Craig Knight, the Wales coach, having a quick word with the fourth official, saying that the referee seems to be missing a fair bit, but all ended in smiles. That hasn't gone Wales' way either. Sato with the throw-in. But it was presented to Perry. Gentles with the touch. Good challenge again by Sakai. He's strong at the back. And Harlan Perry has slid in once more, the Swansea youngster. He's only 17, will be 18 later this month, Harlan Perry. Played for Wales under 17s and 18s. And of course, the coach, Craig Knight, led Wales to their historic first finals, the under 17s, in 2023. And they qualified again in 2024. So he's following this group through, so they know him well. Cross into the box. Oh, it's only half dealt with, and Hudson can only palm it away. And it goes behind for a corner, so the danger may only be temporarily averted because they've looked dangerous at set pieces. The two defenders, Sakai and Suzuki, make their way. The substitute Sata and Sakai. Sakai scored from this sort of position in the first half. They take the corner short on that far side. Shot for offside by Wales. And Sakai, who scored, has put that header well wide. 2-2. The under-19s are for players born on or before January the 1st, 2007. And the fact that Wales are playing USA and Germany in the next few days is part of Craig Knight's ambition to play teams from different cultures who play differently. He knew that these were going to be very athletic, and they've already proved that. Bring a very energetic style. So is Barton, though. Weaves his way through. Good turn by Granger, who wins the corner. Granger will take this corner from the Wales left. Bellows in Japanese from below. Doesn't every corner put two hands up? Curls that into Gentles. Gentles can't turn. Lays it back for Thomas. Thomas helped it into the box without great conviction. I don't think it was a shot, really. I think he just felt, just put it in the mixer. And Walker Smith, who'd made his way upfield as the jog back to below our commentary point here. The gantry alongside the Wales analysts and one Japanese analyst, and of course my cameraman here on the Red Wall stream. Should say that if there are replays being shown, I can't see them, so apologies if I'm babbling on while you're watching a replay. Tonight I should really make my notes waterproof. It's that sort of evening, although the rain is has held off for the last three-quarter of an hour or so. And it's a lovely evening now. Good for watching football, and those who've come tonight have been well entertained. They'll be even happier, though, if Wales can make something of this set piece. Granger and Thomas are stood over it. Rhys Watson is up from the back. So is Brayden Clarke. It's Thomas who puts it in and wins another corner. That was decent enough delivery from Jack Thomas. He's been at Barry Town as Jack Thomas. Former Wales youth captain, and he's trotted all the way across to the right-hand side to take this corner as well. The obligatory 2 hands up in the air. Now just the one. And it's not a bad one either, headed off the line. Back out to Thomas again. Curls in a left-footed cross. Little nudge. Spotted by the referee. That was by Rhys Watson. He hasn't missed much, to be fair. Marius Hansen Greta of Norway. We're nearly 10 minutes into the second half and it remains 2-2 here at Denbigh, Central Park. Cross into the box, and that was the first time really that we've seen Divine Chinidu Otani. And it opened up for him, but he couldn't make anything of it, couldn't capture the ball. And Wales are about to make their first substitution. And Jayden Patipe LIENOU is coming on. In fact, there may be a double change for Wales because Makenzie Bradbury is stripped off and ready for action as well. So Makenzie Bradbury is the first on. He plays for Wolves. It's a change, double change in midfield. Harlan Perry and Josh Salmon making way in the engine room. So fresh legs. Makenzie Bradbury, defensive midfield player, turned pro in September with Wolves since the age of 16. In fact, he played for their under-21 side at the age of 15. So he's been fast-tracked. And Jayden LIENOU, as I said, plays his football with Leeds United, born in Wigan, former Everton and Manchester City player. Joined Leeds in July on a 3-year deal and has made a Football League trophy appearance for the Leeds under-21s. Watson gets a second chance. It goes back to the goalkeeper, Hudson. Plays it out to the Stockport player, Watson. And then Barton and Thomas combine well again, not for the first time. Barton is driving forward. He's allowed to go a long way. Tried to feed LIENOU, who's up with him. Gentles gets across there. And Gentles just committed the foul. Nicked by Wales by Granger. Walker-Smith drives forward. Touch for Bradbury now. Watson got involved. He'll be involved again now on halfway as Thomas and Barton look to combine again. This is Barton. And Thomas hadn't read the ball forward. LIENOU, the other substitute, is only 17. As I said earlier, Sheffield Wednesday's Granger is the youngest in the pack at 16, which is some going for Wales under-19s, except when you think of the number of youngsters in the senior Wales squad. Picked by Craig Bellamy for the games against Liechtenstein and North Macedonia, vital World Cup qualifiers. And remember, as I said in the first half, you can see Wales again on Saturday when they play the USA at the Kairos 2:30 kickoff, and it'll be finished well in time so that you can watch Liechtenstein on the box. And then it's Denbigh here on Tuesday, 11 a.m. kickoff, which should give you enough time to get to Cardiff to watch North Macedonia. Because I know plenty travel down to the capital for Wales games from the north. Barton looks to get onto this. Awkward back pass for the goalkeeper, Isidore. Granger chases again. He's really game. Well, that's good tracking back and good tracking forward, sorry, by DEWSBURY. Couple of subs for Japan. Ritsu Onishi is on, and Maru Nakatsumi, sorry. He was 14. Pinball in that Wales penalty area, but they get away with it. Solid header forward by Sakai, who's been dominant for them. This is the substitute, Nakata. 2 17s battling for it. Granger gets involved. Felt that. LIENOU plays it back. And Granger's still down at the moment. Looks like he's winded. He's still down. I think Wales will want to put this ball out if they can. And they respond to Craig Knight's calling to put the ball out. I think he was winded as much as anything. So just to recap, if you missed it earlier, it's 2-2. Josh Gentles and William Granger gave Wales a 2-goal lead early on, first 10 minutes. And then Takato Yamamoto and Shunya Sakai hold Japan level. Decent enough crowd here at Denbigh as well. I'm really impressed with the facilities at a club which has really benefited from an improvement in their stadium here. Plenty of looking from the plenty in the stand opposite, but also there's like a clubhouse and a balcony that people can watch from at the far end. Right, I think we're about to get underway again. Jack Thomas waits for it. I think it's an agreed throw-in back to Max Hudson. Which gets a round of applause. Hudson has that good build for a goalkeeper. He's stocky, solid. Not for the first time, Josh Gentles and the referee don't see eye to eye on a decision. Bradbury to LIENOU. LIENOU gets help from Thomas. LIENOU and Thomas. Lovely interplay. Barton's on his outside as ever. Barton gets there. Can he beat his man? He can't, but he wins a throw. Throw in taken to the captain, Gentles. Little back heel, neat back heel. I don't think Barton was expecting that. Another Wales sub in the offing. In fact, clutch of subs. Awkward bounce for Brayden Clarke to deal with, but he did with some aplomb. Looks for Barton. He's robbed by Suzuki, and Japan will look to build again. 3 Wales subs in the offing. Henry Kasvosve, Oliver Bostock, and Cruz Allen. Walker Smith has been in some battles today. So Barton has made way, so has DEWSBURY. And so is Granger. That's really good play by Clarke again. He's been really dependable at the back for Wales tonight. Midway through the first half, it's second half, it's 2-2. Japan looking dangerous again. And the rebound favours Hudson. Leeds looks for Kasvosve. He's 18 last Sunday. Played for Wales under-17s. Was at Bristol City. Now he's at Brighton. Signed his first professional deal in July. Along with Rio Ferdinand and Lorenz. Friends in high places. That was BOSTOCK who tried to feed the ball through them without success. Oliver BOSTOCK plays his football at West Bromwich Albion. Oh, as the shot goes wide, there was danger there for Wales. And that was the sub, Ritsu Onishi, who probably came closest to a goal that we've had in this second half. Remains 2-2. And both sides have played their dices now, rolled their dices with substitutions. Everybody moves upfield as Hudson prepares to take the goal kick. LIENOU beaten in the air. And it's broken to Aoki. And Hudson will seize on that as Otani and Onishi came in. Thomas will want that to roll out. More changes. So Shoei Sasuke and Shunsuke Hayashi are on for Japan. And we played 26 minutes in the second half and it's 2-2. Good play by Jennels, Kasvosve. And Jennels was caught off the ball then, so it's a free kick to Wales. There's a lot of noise around that penalty area and from the Japanese coach to our left. He's not happy about something as Thomas takes the free kick. Headed back inside. He defended that well and a strong challenge by Charles Walker-Smith, and he caught a bit of the man as well. He's a robust character, to be fair, Charlie Walker-Smith. Doesn't shirk a challenge. As Japan start again from the back. Not quite the goalmouth action we had in the first half. Maybe the changes have had that effect as well. Always affects the flow of the game when you get a lot of changes. Harlan chases the ball. He's playing at Derby County. Mazy run, but Walker-Smith says he's got the ball. Has to be careful, Charlie Walker-Smith. I was on Anishi, who's made an impact since he's come on. Looks quite deft on the ball. So we've seen how dangerous Japan can be. This is maybe a bit far up for Yamamoto, but you never know. Aoki is also there. Not sending too many into the box. They're keeping plenty back, so maybe they will have a pot shot. It's Yamamoto again, and Hudson pushed it away. Not to be beaten a second time. Japan corner, which Yamamoto will take. All hands on deck for Wales, and it's thundered over the top. And no danger to Max Hudson's goal by the substitute Joe Hatta. 15 minutes to go. Level pegging here at Denbigh, 2-2 in this under-19 international. Hudson has been solid enough, clears. No chance with either of the goals, really. Thomas with the throw. Coming back from whence it came. He's under pressure, Jack Thomas, but he's turned away nicely. Really well played and wins the free kick. JT, as they call him, has done well tonight. LIENOU steps out of a challenge quite effectively. Walker-Smith. Kasvosve runs at his marker. Can he get that? He can, I think. Oh, no, he can't. It's a goal kick. He scored against Belgium in September, did Henry. He was at Bristol City and then joined Brighton. Quite highly rated at Bristol City, he was too. This is Saskai. Wasted that though. The indomitable Walker-Smith will take this in the right back position, 2-2. Gentles lays it back to Kasvosve. No quarter asked or given. Good turn by Hayashi. And a solid intervention by Thomas to get the ball away. You get the feeling one might settle this now. One more. They're still gamely chasing, but Japan have got a bit of a spark about them at the moment. They're pouring forward now. Cruz Allen got involved then, the midfield player from Derby. Just stabbed a foot in. Saskai on halfway. Decides to go back to his fellow sub Hatta. Yamamoto gets involved, frees Hatta. There's a run forward up front by Onishi, which wasn't seen. Otani is still full of running as well. He receives, plays it immediately back to Hayashi, but Wales win the ball back. Decent run forward by Bostock till he runs into traffic. Cruz Allen does it ever so well then to win that ball, and a second time too. Kasvosve to LIENOU. And this is Bostock. He's got Thomas outside him. Now he's inside him. Shoots right-footed. And keeper stops it from going for a corner. And just down in front of us, Mihiro Sato is still feeling that challenge from Cruz Allen. I think he thinks there's better places to be at the moment. Gives the wave of I'm okay to the coach. And now he has to sprint back because of a wayward pass. But he gets there. And a cultured ball forward, which is chest down, blocked though. Good play again by Clarke to find Thomas. This is Watson. Nothing on, so they go back to Hudson. Neither side wants to lose this now. They've worked, both sides work hard. Wales work hard to get a lead. Japan work really hard to get back into it. Gentles couldn't quite twist enough to find Thomas with the chest down. Aoki's forward again. Strong challenge by Thomas, who claimed he got the ball. Instead, he's going to end up with a booking. Inside the last 10 minutes. It's 2-2, and Wales will not want to concede here. As I said just now, you just feel one more goal would win it. Treated as a corner is the shot from my right from the Wales bench. They've been dangerous at these all night. Here it goes, they've taken it short this time. Shot from outside the box, actually it was a cross. Wasn't a bad idea, but it wasn't executed well enough. It was Saskai who was rushing in to maybe collect the cross from Hayashi, the two subs trying to combine. But Wales have survived that. Is there another goal in this Wales side? Oh, and they've given the ball away, a wayward pass, and the white shirts are flooding forward. That's a brilliant block, though, to atone for his own mistake by Rhys Watson of Stockport. And now Wales burst forward down that far side. And Makenzie Bradbury will be quite happy with what he did then. Got Wales further up the field. LIENOU receives from Thomas. Nowhere to go forward. Tries to go past Akai. It's been a really good battle on that far side between those two. Walker-Smith robust as ever. You just feel at the moment that Japan are the more likely, a bit more of a threat going forward. Kasvosve is back helping out his defence, does well, does really well to get a goal kick out of that. He's pinned. Two more substitutes, Shuto Imoto wearing 9 and Tokaya Ikeda coming on for Japan. Divine Otani is one player coming off, and the lively Isai Aoki. So Jack Thomas has seen him off. Is there a winner? Hudson takes the goal kick. Hatter wide. Plenty of white shirts forward again, but they can't beat the first man. Wales are being pinned back a little now. Cruz Allen tries to charge down the ball, so does Josh Gentles, the captain. He's still full of running. Good block by LIENOU. And then it's attempt to blast forward, but that will do for Wales at the moment. That was Oliver Bostock. Scored on his debut against France, did Bostock, the West Bromwich Albion player. Had his pro deal at 17 and captained the Wales under-17s in Cyprus at the Euros finals. Good interplay by the Japanese, breaking down that far side, but LIENOU has added so much energy in that midfield. Thomas clears, Gentles harrying for it. Wins it. Not for the first time tonight. Gentles feels he's had Gentles feels there's a bit of repartee between one of the Wales coaches and the fourth official. Danger here. Wales need to be wary, but LIENOU will come away with it. Now, what have they got going forward? Bostock still going, the substitute, being driven wide. He gets the cross in, Gentles, almost there again. Now Wales have to beware of a counter, although they've got men back. Fair play, both sides going for the win. Isaac Davies is about to enter the fray, the Nottingham Forest youngster. Good tackle by Walker-Smith. He's been so solid in his tackling. Here's Cruz Allen. He's got Bostock on his outside. Thomas is there as well, still full of running on the overlap. Bostock goes inside, crosses into the middle. Keeper, well, he made a bit of a meal of it, did Kenny Sibobra, I suppose, in these conditions. He got the job done, and then LIENOU prevents the ball from flying downfield. They'll try to clear it again. Only as far as Bostock, helps it forward. Cruz Allen can't get there. There's a minute and a half plus added time to get on, but a cushioned header for Kasvosve. Shrugs off his man. Chance to shoot here. Break into the penalty area, breaks for Kasvosve, curls it. Cleared away. Now Wales asking some questions. But they have to be careful on the transition. And Thomas is outnumbered two against one there, slip in the middle of the field. Good play by Japan, who are flooding forward now. Good cross in as well. But that time, Wales were there again with the dependable Watson. It's end-to-end stuff now. LIENOU's full of running. Maybe Gentles was the pass, but it was, I think he was looking for, LIENOU was with that pass. Into the dying seconds of normal time. 2-2. And a shot across the bows from Ikeda. And Josh Gentles, the captain, makes way for Isaac Davies. Looks for someone to hand his captain's armband to. And is in fact Oliver Bostock. But Gentles can be well happy with his contribution. Open the scoring for Wales. Really well taken goal. Led by example. Put himself around as well, Josh Gentles. Proper captain's display in my eyes. And clearly benefiting from his time at Wraith Rovers on loan. Four minutes of added time to play. 2-2 here at Denbigh. Neither side will want to make a mistake now, but both are pressing for a victory. You might say that neither side deserves to lose, but they won't look at it like that. Offside flag goes up. This will go long. Kasvosve's moved into the middle. Isaac Davies is alongside him. Cruz Allen and Oliver Bostock provide the width. Kasvosve tried to cushion it down forward. Davies. Walker-Smith gets involved again. Here's Allen. Allen twists inside two. Really well played. Oh, he's bundled over there, and that's a yellow card as well for Takato Yamamoto. Now, do Wales have anybody with a free kick as dangerous as the aforementioned Yamamoto? Bostock and Allen are stood over the ball. Two of the substitutes. Cruz Allen is the favourite with the left foot. Oliver Bostock with his right. Three in the wall. Allen hits it. Oh, it's a beauty! It's a beauty from Cruz Allen. And he's won it for Wales, surely. We're in added time, and Cruz Allen has hit a superb strike low and into the corner. It's Wales 3, Japan 2, with hardly any time left of the added time. It'll be maybe a couple of minutes, but what a strike from Cruz Allen. Take a bow, take a bow. The Derby County midfielder will remember that for a long, long time. A brilliantly executed free kick, and it's given Wales the advantage, and we're in injury time. Almost lost my voice then as well. What a strike. What a strike. So, nothing stupid now, Wales. No chances to be given away. Japan will still keep coming at them. Plenty of red shirts back there. And Watson drives it away. Kasvosve gives chase. It's going to come back towards that Welsh penalty area. Got men on the right-hand side, but Thomas is in once more. And it's rebounded to Kasvosve. Probably should have held it up. But BOSTOCK gets across there. I don't think there'll be too much time left. BOSTOCK, good challenge. And he comes away with it. And that is the final whistle. What a brilliant start to this tournament for Wales. And you can hear the reception they're being given. It's a fine, fine win. They took an early lead. They got pegged back for 2-2. But take a bow, Cruz Allen, who stepped up with a superb winner in injury time from the free kick. And there'll be plenty for Craig Knight to be pleased about here. Wales showed real endeavour. They took a 2-goal lead early on through the captain Josh Gentles and then William Granger. But Takato Yamamoto with a superb free kick and with a looped header at the corner made it 2-2 at the break. The second half was really hotly contested, but as good as Yamamoto's free kick was, Cruz Allen was the equal to it and proved decisive. It's a really big win for Wales to set up the USA at the Kairos on Saturday before they play Germany back here in Denbigh on Tuesday morning. But it's a really good start for Craig Knight and his young guns. It's finished here on a filthy night in Denbigh, but actually a lovely night if you're Welsh. It's finished Wales 3, Japan 2.